Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, September 7th, or if you're listening to this on the other side of the world in Australia, New Zealand, it could be Wednesday the 8th already. So today the moon is in Virgo for most of the day. It does shift into Libra, but that occurs at 11:21 p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. So for all intents and purposes, here anyway, the moon continues to move through the practical, fix what's broken sign of Virgo. The moon is very active today, so there's a lot of interaction with the moon, and so we do feel like perhaps we can get some things done that actually matter and can create change. We have a opposition to Neptune of the moon. This can be confusing, but it also gives us a really big picture, almost too big in many ways to do. But an awareness is important, so it's more about an awareness. And perhaps a sense that, we have these ideals that we'd like to aspire to fix what's broken, but the massive, the big picture, the massiveness of what we're seeing can be somewhat overwhelming. However, we do get a trine to Pluto, which brings a lot of power into the situation. And in conjunct to Jupiter, which can make us work a little too hard today, so we need to be aware of that. And it makes a conjunction to Mars in Virgo. So our feelings, our emotions, and our actions are lined up. Yesterday we had a very powerful new moon in the sign of Virgo. There's a lot of trines in that. There was a lot of energy. We can access that energy throughout the lunation cycle, which lasts a month. And so actually a lot will get done and can get done, and we may even be surprised ourselves at just how much we can get accomplished over the next month or so. So I think for us, I've always heard, said, and definitely agree with the idea of, chunking it down. So there's little things that you can do to make the big picture seem less formidable, perhaps, or overwhelming. So instead of looking at the big picture, know that there's a lot to be done. And then select the things that you're best at. Select the things perhaps that you would like to work on yourself. Maybe it's organization. Maybe you're not the most organized person. And working on organizational things sort of can, what's the word I'm looking for? Can strengthen that muscle. This is going to be a time when we can do just that. We can apply ourselves. We will learn a lot. And we don't have to do this by ourselves. There's a lot of people trying to come up with solutions. There are a lot of solutions that we could institute in many of the problems and challenges that we face. And we'll face them together. We will overcome. Not everything will be a victory, but even small victory steps are steps worth taking. That is the way we evolve. That being said, I know every age in their way feels like they're special and they can really do something big. And oftentimes that's true. And it's especially true now. Miracles can happen. We are more aware than ever of both problems and solutions and our capacity to do that. So Do what you're best at, or do what you want to learn to be good at, which might be more successful in a way in the long term. But pick one thing and do it well. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. And just here we had a new batch of sparrows born, and they're just baby sparrows everywhere, and they're all like fuzzy and fat with their little fat feathers. They're not actually fat, they're just fuzzy. And here's some, these are actually wildflowers. The bees really, really like them. The pollinators. I'm finally seeing pollinators. It was the beginning of the season, I was concerned I didn't see many bees, but they're making up for lost time, I think. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.